Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So grateful and thankful for this day, for this wonderful opportunity that the Lord has afforded us to gather together in this virtual space and place on today to start our day off in the power and in the presence of the Lord. This is indeed the day that the Lord has made. Come on. Let's rejoice and let us be glad in it. I don't know about you, but I am glad about it. Grateful and thankful for this opportunity that the Lord has afforded us to be here on today. And I am looking forward to sharing this devotion with you. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, transition that results in the expression of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. 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 I'm just going to make up random songs all the time. Y'all, morning is a good thing, and we're grateful for the opportunity to be able to do so in this safe place and in this safe space. And so come on in this room. Make sure you like, share, tag somebody in this post. If these devotions are a blessing to you, they're going to be a blessing to somebody else. So share the love. Share the wealth. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 177. This message is straight from heaven. We're going to talk about when others move on before you do. What do you do when others move on before you do? Let's talk about it, y'all. Grief has no expiration date, but the world often acts like it does. People check in at first, then the calls fade, the meals stop, the texts slow down, and before long, you look around and realize they have moved on. Uh-oh. But guess what? You haven't. So what do you do in the midst of those situations and circumstances? It does, and it happens. They get back to life. You trying to get back to life, but it looks like other people have moved on, and here you are, right? You haven't. Not because you're weak, not because you're stuck, but because grief doesn't run on their schedule. It runs on your heart, right? Has no expiration date. The world act like it does, and everybody else moves on. Grief does not move on their schedule, right? It runs on your heart. And I'm pretty sure you've experienced that. You were inundated with calls and messages and come-bys and texts and all of these things, and people showing up and people showing out and people showing love and support. And y'all, guess what? I honor that. I honor all of that. And when things start to slow down, I know we have a tendency. Some people have a tendency to get mad or get upset and this, that, and the other. I mean, it's not even about getting mad or getting upset. We just begin to know and understand that people begin to move on. People begin to. It's like it's our burden to bear, right? It's our burden to bear. Some people do all that they can. Some people help out. Some people, they do all this, they do all that they can. And for some of us, we're still left trying to bear this burden of how do I progress? How do I move forward? What do I need to do? And oftentimes that's where we find ourselves. So I want to help you, y'all. Here it is, that there's a unique loneliness in watching life return to normal for everyone else while your world still feels shattered. You wonder, am I being dramatic? Should I be over this by now? And the answer is no, right? You're not behind. You're not broken. You're simply still healing. And this is one of the most powerful things you can do, because your journey is your journey, right? Matter of fact, somebody put that in the chat. Put, my journey is my journey. My journey is my journey. They say, I think his comparison is the thief of joy. Is that how the saying goes? That so many times we compare our journey to other people's journey, not realizing and understanding that your journey is your journey. This is not the time to compare your journey to other people and where they at and what they've done and what they accomplished and what they're doing. No, your journey is your journey. And we all heal at different paces. We all navigate through things at different places, right? There are some people whose spouse will die, and a year later, right? The other person is remarried, right? There are some people whose spouse have died, and it's been 5 years, right? You ain't. I mean, ain't thought about it, right? Maybe entertaining seeing other people, but and then it becomes we start looking at other people and compare their journey to our journey and start feeling some type of way. No, your journey is your journey. That we'll see some people, maybe you lost a child, somebody else lost a child, and this year 3 for you, and you seem like you're still in this state, and it's been 6 months for them, and they seem like they high off the world, right? And done moved on and ain't thought about nothing, right? And let me say this: number one, you really don't know what goes behind closed doors. People show one side on social media, and it'll be totally different behind closed doors. But that aside, the main thing you got to understand is your journey is your journey, their journey is their journey, and you don't compare your journey to other people. You don't look at what other people are doing or the progress other people are making and compare yourself, right? That the reality is no, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're simply still healing. Even when others move on, God doesn't. He stays. He sits with you in the silence. He walks with you at your pace. He holds space for your sorrow, even when the world no longer does. Because there's going to come a point in time, right, where all of that's going to slow down. All the calls are going to slow down. All the chicken is going to slow down. All the cars is going to slow down. And it might just be you, right? Maybe you and the faithful few. But even in the midst of all that, God says, you know what? I got you. Even when others move on, God doesn't. God says, I'm staying right here with you. That the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. That God is the one that helps us to navigate through this process. God is the one who is a constant friend. He's a constant companion. He's there for us, right? God is the one who sticks with us through thick and through thin. God is the one who's there for us when we navigate through this thing called grief. He sits with you in your silence. He walks with you at your pace. He holds space for your sorrow, even when the world no longer does. Here's your point of application. If you're feeling left behind in your grief, remind yourself, I am allowed to heal at my own pace. Consider creating a personal ritual, lighting a candle, journaling, visiting a meaningful place to honor your process. God sees what others overlook. He stays when others walk away. Allow yourself to heal at your own pace. Allow yourself to heal at your own pace. There's no other way I can say it. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's journey. Your journey is your journey. It takes what it takes, right? Whatever that time looks like, it takes what it takes, and allow yourself to navigate through the process and to heal at your own pace. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 177. I told you this message is coming straight from heaven. When others move on before you do, I want you to be encouraged. I know some of y'all saying, Pastor, I needed this message a while ago because I done cut people off and I done got mad and I done snapped and I done did crackled and popped off people. They wasn't no longer there for me, right? And they moved on. They forgot about me. And this is the thing. We can't put the bulk of the burden on one or two people. And I know sometimes it's like, man, but this is my best friend or this is my own relative, this, that, and the other. And I get it. Sometimes people are ill-equipped for the long haul. Sometimes it's like this. When you see people building a building, they have scaffolding. That's the stuff that people stand on. They build the building on. But after a certain while, the scaffolding goes away, right? And there are some people when we're navigating through certain things, they're like the scaffolding. They're there for a season, right? And after a certain point in time, after a certain point in the season, the scaffolding goes away, right? And so now we're left, right, to continue to navigate through this thing. And that's why I always encourage people, you got to build your team. You got to build your team. You got to navigate through this process. You can't put the burden of the responsibility just on one person, right? And so when you spread it out, and you build your team. I got a counselor, a therapist, a coach. I got a grief group. I come to the devotion. I got different outlets and different people who are there to help me to navigate through this process. It makes it so much easier versus having the expectations, a lot of times unrealistic expectations of one person to be your end all be all as you navigate through this journey. Hey, Natasha, my journey is my journey. And yes, comparison will mess you up. It's definitely the thief of joy. Period. It's been 6 for me, and I haven't even gone out for coffee. 6 years ain't going out for coffee. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. And some people they like not immediately. They they own that thing. Some people, for whatever reason, right? And so absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Some people don't know how to be there for you, so they withdraw completely, and that's the truth, right? It's like fight, flight, or freeze, right? Some people are standing there, they'll fight with you. Some people freeze. Some people flight. They don't know how to be there, so they withdraw because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say, right? And it's not that they a bad friend. They just don't know how to navigate through these waters, and so some of them stay there. They fight. Some of them they flight, they take off, they don't know what to do. And so it would be, what would be real interesting for people that you feel have abandoned you or left you or wasn't there for you, if you really did an assessment and really begin to like dig deep. And I know some of you may be mad and offended, but if you really did an assessment and really had an honest conversation, you may discover that a lot of people they don't know how to handle grief, how to deal with grief. They don't know. And so instead of levying charges of just being a bad person or bad friend against them, right? I always tell people, before you hold a grudge, hold a conversation. Before you hold a grudge, hold a conversation, because you never know, right? And sometimes we hold a grudge when we should have held a conversation, because the conversation would have brought so much clarity on what happened and what took place, right? So it's just something to think about. Hey, Divida, having a grief team is necessary. It is necessary, right? It is necessary for the awareness, for the education, for the shoulder you can lean on, for the clarity. It's necessary across the board. So, man, praying for you today. I talked to Maurice. I know he said that they were going to take action today. So we're keeping you lifted in prayer. And I appreciate all y'all. Continue to hang in there, stay in the fight. We gonna get through it together. Gotta have grace. Absolutely. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief devotion. Good morning.